In this video, we will learn how to make a calculator using Python, even when you don't know anything. So let's get started. The first thing you should know is how to print anything. For example, if I write print and in the brackets and quotations, hello world, and run it, the compiler will run it for us and we'll get hello world. The second thing we'll learn in this is about how to make a simple addition calculator. Please note it is only a simple addition calculator and not other operations. So let's get started. First we take two variables, for example x and y, x equal to 1, y equal to 5, and then put the sum of x and y into the other variable, which is c. And now we will run c. Please note that we don't use any quotations here. Why? Because if we use quotation, it will be termed as text and the compiler will print it just C. But if we use no quotations, then it will be termed as a variable and it will run as a variable. For example, you can see the answer 6. Why? Because it is a variable and the value of C is x plus y, that is 5 plus 1, which is 6. The third part we will learn is how to input a value from the user. So let's start with taking a variable p. Here we will write input and a question here. For example, enter your name. In this, we'll ask the user to enter the name in the compiler, which we'll get after running the program. So the value that we write will go into p, and we can use p later on. For example, let's see print p and let's check the answer. I'll run the name, and yes, as you can see, my answer is printed back. Why? Because I selected print p. Now if I use another operation such as in this, I used a comma to add both text and variable, and this will run as your name is Chetan. So you can see how this runs. You can check it on your IDE yourself. Now we'll learn how to make a calculator. You are equipped with enough knowledge to make a calculator yourself, so I'll suggest you to give it a try. So let's get started. First, I'll make a menu. As you can see, each operation is followed by a /n. A /n means new line, in which the compiler switches to the next line when it is running the program. For example, you can see the answer. This. For leveling the addition to, I'll give space here, and yes, we get a good menu. We can continue by taking a value from the user. For example, let's say q equal to input. Next, we will input two numbers which the user will perform the operation on. Let's take the two numbers as a and p. One thing to note in this is we have to write int for all three of them. Why? Because these questions and these input functions will store the value of q as a text or a string, so we'll always use int here. Next, we'll use the if-else function for the next piece of code. Here we'll write if followed by condition, which will be if q equal to 1. Equal to means if the value of q is equal to the value of 1. We'll write p, or at least c, equal to a plus b, and print c. So now we have an addition function here. Similarly, we can do for the next pieces of code, such as subtraction, multiplication and divisions. So let's do it first. Elif q equal to 2. I used elif instead of if because if can be used twice or thrice, but elif can. Elif is just if, which is used the second or third time. So let's complete the next code. So we are done with the code. So let's run it. Upon running, we have this menu and choose an operation. Let's start with addition. Enter first number 3, second number 4, then the answer is 7. Correct. Now let's try multiplication. First number 5, second number 4, and 20. This works too. Let's try division. And we get the answer for division 2. So this is how I run the calculator. Thank you for watching this video.